get on the stream. Start your day the right way with Mr. Dylan Gray. It's the morning routine. It's the morning routine with Mr. Dylan Gray.
Please drop a large.
Surfing Turtle Rick, what is up, my dude? Holy smokes, Surfing Turtle Rick coming in with the 49-month streak of subbing. How you doing, Rick? Hope you're well, my guy. Hope you're well. Thank you so much. Can you believe it? This Saturday will be 6 years of streaming. This Saturday, isn't that crazy? What's up, Nisha? What's up, Vibe? What's up, Ender King? How you doing? And Aggie. Rick, where is my favorite turret? That's right. He came in, dropped his sub, and left. That's how dope he is. And he dabbed too, just so you guys know. He ran in here, dropped a sub, dabbed, and left. And we love and appreciate him for that. That's my whole life. Holy shit, that's my whole life. It's your whole, yeah. Wait, is it? No. I feel like you're a little bit older than that. I could be wrong though. I think 40, yeah. Because aren't you like, if I'm not mistaken, Nisha, you're like 53, 54, I think, right? Just a few years. How everybody's day going? I got infusion in a few hours. I got to get ready for it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I got to take Archer to the doctors today as well. I'm really sorry. I hope you're feeling better otherwise, my guy. Whoa, relax. I'm here. Hell yeah. Good to see you. How you been, Ender King? Yo, I'm well. Some viewers probably don't like where I'm at, so I'll just say the ocean. Yes. Yes. And wild at yes. I don't think much people. I don't like that you're there. I would prefer you be home, in my arms, right here. This is where I prefer you be, and I could gently rock you. That's where I'd like you. Is Archer sick? No, but he has to go to the doctors. What's up, bro? I'm doing well. I hope Archer feels better soon. Yeah, no. He's great. It's just normal doctor stuff. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy here. Plays here in your arms. Yeah, exactly. You got like a checkup. Exactly. Oh, I read that backwards. Yeah. Got you like a checkup. Exactly. Turtle on the water. Hey, he's one shell of a guy. Oh, damn it. I didn't have my Zoom set up yet. But he's one shell of a guy. That was a good joke. I've been good. Just got a new relationship. Hoping that works out. Hell yeah. Well, we're rooting for you. How'd you meet them? If you don't mind me asking. I'm much skinnier, so you could probably hold me now. I could hold you before, sir. Alright, you may be taller than me, but you're not that much bigger than me, bro. I'm definitely a lot heavier than you, guy. Alright, guy? Coming up in here. But hell yeah. What's crazy, Rick, is Caitlin actually asked about you yesterday, so she manifested you, which is fucking wild. Absolutely wild. But I hope you're doing good out there. I hope things are good for you, and everyone is having a good time. And that's what I'll say. And that is what I'll say. Still got more huevos than a turtle. Thank you, Aggie. Thank you, Aggie. Why do I read Aggie's comments sometimes, I wonder? You know what? And this is what... oh, damn it, I can't play that anymore. I can't play that one anymore because... oh, I can play... I don't have that one on here either. I can't play shit because of fucking copyright laws now I gotta worry about. But I gotta re-edit you a new clip. I gotta re-edit you a new clip, Turtle Nation. I had to come, so I came. I'm gonna come. People were literally asking about you, saying you came back. I told you. I literally just said that. Do not come. She is an old friend from high school that I reconnected with recently. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Did she play video games? As you know, Ender, the rule of the community is you're not allowed to date until everyone in the community is able to sit down with them and make sure their intentions are good. So you can't officially date yet. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. And look at Paka being here, fucking right. Okay, I'm hoping she's just waking up and not stayed up. Yeah, I'm far from back. Should be back for good in August. I'm hoping everything is back for good in August. If you catch my drift. Still like an hour. Yeah, freaking Archer woke me up at like 1:15, right? After I barely had gotten to sleep. And then I went back to bed and I couldn't sleep. I was just like, crap. And then couldn't turn on the TV because that's like an hour before Elizabeth's alarm goes off. So I was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna wake her right before her alarm. So I just sat there. Then I didn't get back to sleep till probably like 3, and then my alarm went off at 4, and now I'm here. But we're here. I can't wait for my body to I can't wait for my body to regulate after all this bullshit. I started reading the other half because it bumped to the next one, so I almost read, I can't wait for my body to COD and Assassin's Creed. And I was like, that doesn't seem right. That can't seem right. She is a gamer. She mainly plays Fortnite, COD, and Assassin's Creed. Nice. Well, those are solid. Does she listen to Creed, though? That's the question. I saw you in the ocean, lol. Almost there, fam. Okay, back to doing work things. Miss me some morning routine. Miss y'all. Bro, right here, Rick. And just so you know, we are on YouTube now. So you can watch us on YouTube. We love you, buddy. Thank you for everything, and I miss you. And 49 months is crazy, and I appreciate all the support. All right, bud. Morning. BRB is in about a half hour. Enjoy your whatever you're doing. I'm guessing pooping. I don't know why I said that. With open arms wide open. There it is. When I see other girl. Oh shit, 49 months is crazy. I know, right? Parker, Saturday is 6 years of streaming, yo. She's an Eminem fan like me. Hell yeah. And I hope she is. Until you collapse. Guys, that was an Eminem reference. Nisha, Eminem is a rapper, in case you were wondering. Alright. No, I've done my poop earlier. Okay, good. I'm glad I get to know about how everyone's regulation is in this stream. That's one thing you can always love about this stream. Let's see here. There's really no good news today, man. Everything's kind of just lame. It's a lame news day. This one's interesting, actually. Oh, not the candy. Turns out my affiliate anniversary is the same day, but I'll stick with my 420, lol, hell yeah. Steam controller released yesterday. I heard. When do we get the goddamn Steam box, though? I need to get that, because then my wife will play games with me. Because she's a console girly. Metadata. This one is really interesting. I read this earlier, and it's kind of crazy. And I'm upset, but also happy at the same time. But here, check this out. Meta will begin using AI to analyze users' bone structure and height as part of what it says is a broader push to help remove users under age 13 from its platforms. Meta announced yesterday that the approach will not involve facial recognition. The tech giant already scans text for signals of a user's age, including mentions of birthdays and school grades. The announcement comes days after Meta threatened to shut down all platforms in New Mexico after being ordered to pay $375 million in civil penalties for endangering children's mental health well-being. The state is now asking a judge to order Meta to pay $3.7 billion and calling for an end to infinite scroll features and push notifications, among other things. when Australia banned social media use for kids under 16 in December, Meta says it removed about 550,000 accounts from its platform. See countries restricting social media for kids. Okay, once again, I will say this, and I say this as always, it's not, as much as they definitely do predatory practices and definitely should be checked, at the end of the day, it's not on the app itself to tell the kids what to do. It's on the fucking parents. The parents should be the ones seeing where their fucking kids are at. That should be the thing. That's where it's all at. When Archer fucks up, I don't blame, you know what I'm saying? It's so often in our lives. That's how comic books almost got destroyed in the 50s or 60s? 60s. That's how video games, South Park, all this shit, guys. All this shit out there. It's always blaming something because parents can't take their head out of their ass. Can't just realize that, hey, maybe it's me. Or maybe, at the very least, maybe it's Maybelline. But you guys didn't think about that. I want the Steam frame. Steam frame looks good. I gotta get ready for work. I'll see you later, Dylan. Have a good stream, dog. Hey, I appreciate you, Ender King, and congratulations on your new significant other, and I hope you having a wonderful day. Well, I'm knee-high to a grasshopper, so well, there you go. You're screwed now, niche. What happens when you play teens on TV? Yeah, how about that? But I think bone structure has something to do with it. But aren't there people with brittle bones? You know? It's a shame. Parents need to parent? That's a crazy ask, let me tell you. Fee, you're funny. You're not streaming on YT, just adding the VODs? Yes, exactly. I don't want another chat. I can't handle too many chats. I'm not a chat guy. I get too overwhelmed sometimes just in this chat. Then we're gonna throw in a whole YouTube community. I'm gonzo. Cool, I think you can't say fuck on live there. Lol, yeah. That's the other thing, is I don't want my lives to be so hardcore. You know what I mean? But, guys, it's Wednesday. And Wednesday is a day that we try to figure out yeah, I'm definitely hard PG-13. Hard PG-13. Yeah, for sure. Am I the asshole? I lost my childhood friend of 15 years for not letting his girlfriend claim the master bedroom for themselves in our Airbnb. I feel like we've heard stories like this before, but this is crazy. You get one fucking PG-13, and you just made me use it. You just made me use that. God damn it. No, I know.
You are welcome.
I actually learned that from Be Cool. Horrible movie, but that's a great scene. Although sometimes rated R. That's right. Speaking of which, do you guys know what a pirate's favorite letter is? I bet Parker knows. What's a pirate's favorite letter, Parker? I learned that because of The Notebook. The Notebook? R. You would think, Oliver, but it's actually the C. Nisha got it. Fuck pirates. Alright, fuck pirates. Marry samurai. Kill knights. Damn. So close. How you doing, Oliver? Good to see you. No. That's what you're saying. Can't fool me. Can't fool me in the joke queen. You're in the joke queen? Or are you the joke queen? I take it back. I learned my lesson on fucking pirates. That's funny. Where are we at? Okay, let's go back. Let's find out. Losing a friend over Airbnb. Me, male, 34. My friend John, male, 34, have been close friends for over 15 years. We lived together at one point and basically considered each other brothers. A few years ago, he got into a relationship with Amy, 37. John has never been a very emotional or sentimental guy, so when he decided he wanted to marry her and asked me and another mate to be his groomsmen, we were both genuinely happy for him. Tej, wherever you at, Smoke or twerk. Maybe I am. Maybe I am. What of it? Yo, good morning, Aiden and Snugs, showing up together on a unicycle. It didn't tell me you went live, you beautiful piece of meat. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Am I like tri-tip? Hopefully I'm tri-tip. I love me a good tri-tip. One thing he mentioned, though, was that he wished Amy and I got along better. Apparently, she has been saying I wasn't really making an effort with her, which honestly confused me because I felt like I had. Whenever we were at their place for drinks or hangouts, I'd always greet her, talk to her, and try to include her in games or conversations because she's naturally shy and reserved. If anything, I felt like I was usually the one initiating conversations. Anyway, fast forward, and our friend group organized an overnight getaway. Me and my partner were organizing it for 10 people. We found a really good Airbnb everyone liked, except John and Amy took ages deciding if they were coming. By the time they finally responded, the place was unavailable. Yeah, tri-tip 2026. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Just a tip? Sorry. We found a backup Airbnb, but it was smaller, meaning not every couple would automatically get their own room. In our group, we've always had a tradition where we play drinking games and whoever wins gets first pick of the room. Dumb, maybe, but it's always been a fun and fair system. I actually like that. That's actually really fun. I think that's cool. I mean, that's all I can handle is the tip. I mean, damn it, wait. I messaged John asking if they were still keen to come. Oh, these are Australians. And he replied saying Amy wasn't comfortable sharing a room with other people. I reminded him that we always decide rooms fairly and it wouldn't really be fair to make an exception just for them. Later he came back saying, well, why don't you share your room with someone else so we can have it? That honestly shocked me because it felt completely out of character for him. I told him I didn't think that was fair to ask of me or anyone else. After that, they decided not to come at all. What bothered me was most of that there were other solutions. They could have helped us look for a bigger place or suggested alternatives, but instead it felt like Amy got upset we didn't immediately give them what they wanted. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. After that, everything between me and John basically died. No messages, no invites, nothing. They ended up having a wedding in secret with only her friends and family there. None of John's longtime friends were invited anymore. They've since had a baby and I don't even know the child's name. That fucking sucks. Your buddy's a bitch, and he's going to hate his life, just so you know. I'm getting married next year, and honestly don't even know if John would come if I invited him. I think what hurts the most is losing a 15-year friendship over something that feels so small. Part of me feels like Amy probably pushed him to choose between the relationship and his friendships, and he chose her, which I can understand to a degree, but it still sucks. Maybe I'm missing something, but it still feels surreal that this was what ended such a long friendship. Okay, first of all, this isn't an Am I the Asshole post. This is a relationship r/relationships or even relationship advice kind of thing. Not an Am I the Asshole. So yeah, you're the asshole for this. That sucks what you went through. You're 34 though. You should be prepared for to lose friends. Like that's what happens. Literally, I cut people off all the time. It happens. Before I got married, I cut off a friendship of someone I knew almost my entire life. Actually, close to 15 years. And we stopped talking after that because of some shit that went down. I just need you to know I sing EXO Salad Queen whenever I eat a salad now. Hell yeah. Dude is stupid as fuck. I think, look, I think he found someone that he loves. I think he found someone, he decided, she made him choose, and he chose her over his friends. And that's fine. He's gonna be miserable though. Years down the line when everyone's off doing things and he is stuck with her friends and family and he doesn't get his own, he's gonna regret it. And that's gonna fester, and that's gonna make everything much worse. Much worse for everyone in the relationship, if I'm being honest. And you know, like guys, you know I like to be honest. I'm an honest guy. That's what I do. Honest is the best policy, or something like that. I was laughing because I was like, when people get excited for 30 and asking what to expect, I say losing friends. Psh, I was losing friends in my 20s, not to brag. I like how hard of a trend this has become. That's the worst part of growing up. I miss my childhood friends. Anyone who knows Dill attaches me to this. It's true. Sounds manipulative. But also, no, she's definitely manipulative and a piece of shit. And the manipulative introverts are the worst. Because they said that she was shy and like yada yada yada. So she's definitely like I don't want to be around anyone. I just want to be around you kind of person. And like I don't like your other friends and stuff like that because they don't. Some people are just like that, and it sucks, and I hate it. Just means Dill has to level up the next clip. That's true. Yeah, so fair actually. Yeah. I'm with you though, Fee. Definitely just manipulative is the right word. And I hate it. Luckily for me, the friendships I've lost has never been because of a significant other. I could say that much. Well, except for my friends that are girls. I've lost friends that are girls because of guys. But never guys because of girls, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Big stretch. But yeah, you know what I'm saying, guys? Does that make sense? Am I making sense right now? Because if you don't know, now you know. Here's a picture that'll destroy you, by the way. Enjoy that. Yeah. Let's see what comments say. They quoting them. Quote, they ended up having a wedding in secret with only her friends and family there. This screams abusive relationship. Amy probably forced him to give up his friendships, send him a message, tell him you miss him and you always will be there for him whatever happens, and then wait. Boom! That's really good. That's a good way to do that. And look who called it. Dark Fatisha over here. More like Dark Insightfa. Not my best work. I've definitely had dudes ruin my friendships low. Glad my screen was too small to see that picture. But you know what it was, right, Gil? Top comment. You didn't lose the friendship over something small. You lost it over something the exact size of Amy, who, from the sound of it, has isolated John from all of his old friends thinking of the wedding and can count on his slavish devotion even when she makes selfish or unreasonable demands. Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. Someone replied, that's what silent narcissists do. Silent narcissism. I've never heard of that, but that's what this is. And like a manipulative introvert is what this is. It wasn't about the Airbnb. It was just about Amy's excuse for cutting off his support system. There's nothing you can do about it other than offer the invite. If he shows up, great. If not, you have your definitive answer, period. Never heard of it, but I'm sure it exists. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. This one actually got gifts. This comment actually got gifts, and Dark Fatisha. This is like all the shit Dark Fatisha's been saying. Amy 100% manipulated the situations. She used her shyness as a way to claim others were not trying with her, has made him likely feel bad for not giving her more attention in social situations, etc. Boom. And then use the Airbnb situation to finally isolate him from his support network. I suggest you reach out to him with hey, I miss you, dude. Life has a habit of getting in the way as we get older, but it would be great if we could meet up and catch up. We've been friends for years. It would be a shame to let that fade. Also, I'm getting married soon and would love you there. Yeah, that is a really good message. That is a really good message. If it puts the ball in his court, tells him how you feel, and leaves the door open for him to start maybe reflecting on why things became distant and if the distance is healthy. Sometimes it takes years for abuse victims to realize it's abuse, especially for men who are victims of emotional and control abuse like this, as it can be deeply shaming to admit it. Also, there's no one cares about men's mental health, so there's also that. And hard to see as many equate abuse with physical or sexual only. They forget about emotional, control, cyber, financial. There's lots of different kind of abuses out there, guys. All right, pick a flavor. Pick a flavor. I know narcissists provide the silent treatment. Lol. Yeah, y'all don't stoop to their level. Facts. Fire. Emotional control abuse is worse than physical. I said it. No, 100%. 100%. But just know, Space Roach is here to always watch over you guys. All right. Space is like, please let me send you a new photo. No! We love that photo! Space Roach is always gonna be here! Love you guys. Alright. Am I the asshole for not wanting to play a camping game? Yes. I'm gonna move on from this one. You are the asshole. Am I the asshole for wanting my friend to bud out? Oh, post was deleted. Oh, but they got auto-modded, guys. It got auto-modded. I like sucking molasses straight from the tree. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Good. Congratulations. It takes a while, but I get the job. Is he cockblocking? That's what I think. But here we go. Hold on. Am I the asshole for wanting my friend to bud out? Context. Before I started dating my 18 female boyfriend, 17 male, one of my best friends, 17 female, had a crush on him for a bit. She contemplated leaving her current boyfriend to go after him without even getting to know him. She asked me to ask stuff on her behalf, and she found out he didn't like her like that at all. Now, onto the story. A little long, my apologies. So I had come out of a decent rough relationship, and I had finally left my boyfriend / friend at the time, So I had come out of a decently rough relationship, and I finally left. My boyfriend, friend at the time, invited me over to his place to talk, and he genuinely felt bad that I was going through all this stuff. Then he asked me out a couple weeks later. I was essentially mentally checked out of my last relationship months ago. Now currently we've been dating 6 months. My friend now seems to not be over him despite having a boyfriend, although they decide to break up once they find new partners. I don't know, it's complicated. I don't ask about it much. And she asks almost every day at school how my relationship is going. Alright, already hate this. These are all seniors in fucking high school. No wonder this was deleted. You're the asshole. You're the asshole. Everyone sucks here. You all suck here. Let's just be real, guys. They all suck. Before I even get into all of this, they all suck. I don't like her. Yeah, friend is crazy. They're just staying together until they find someone different. It's the most fucking high school thing I've ever seen. Just break up, you weirdos. You just want to have your weird makeout sessions after school? Weirdos. Alpha Penguin, thank you for the first. I think you're the only first today. No, I take that back. You are the only first. No, Aggie had one too. There you go. We did it. Hey, Penguin, nice to see you. Yeah, Penguin, when we gonna play games again, Ping? When we gonna play some games, huh? Morning, everyone. It's not worth it. Those kisses in high school are mid. You are not the first. Goodbye. Yeah, you are the only first. Goodbye. Exactly. Now block him, everyone. Please don't. I love Alpha Penguin. Don't you dare block him. Now, I know it's normal for friends to be friending and ask how relationships are going, but her intent seems to be like she wants something to be wrong with my relationship. You know? Like, it's consistent. She waits until I'm not around to ask him if he's okay and how we're doing currently. My boyfriend is aware of her previous crush on him and chooses not to engage in telling her personal things. He just says, yes, I'm good. It's going fine. Thank you. And he's aware of my feelings as well. Okay, yeah, she's a bitch. She's a bitch. If we block Alpha, that's more for you. Isn't that how it works? If you guys block Alpha, I still see him. But please don't block Alpha. I love Alpha. Don't you dare kill. I used to kiss myself in high school. Does that count? Yes. She's got a boyfriend. What the fuck is she doing? But they're just waiting until they were just waiting until they each find better partners, Nisha, because that's the mature thing to do. That's how relationships work in the real world, Nisha. Grow up. I'm having flashbacks of the worst kisses in my life. All high school. Oh my goodness. Alright, here we go. However, I don't believe my boyfriend can simply just ignore her, which is fair. It really bothers me, but I understand him not being able to be rude like that to somebody, so I'm not upset about that. She likes to stare at me and him almost constantly. Weird! And as soon as she sees any hint of discomfort or annoyance or any type of malice on my face or a hint of us having an argument, she waits until either one of us is alone, mostly my boyfriend, to ask if we're okay. You need to get, this is not your friend. This is not your friend. This is not your fucking friend. And you and your boyfriend need to completely distance yourself from her. Like, what are we doing? This is fucking weird, dude. She also likes to compliment him and say she's just happy for me. She's called him cute, attractive, an amazing catch, and how lucky I am to have snatched him up. He snatched me up, Lamo. I just find it very difficult to be around her when my boyfriend is involved because it's the same thing over and over again. Am I the asshole for wanting to ask her to butt out and make her own business? No. Jesus. Some top comment, butt out, not bud out. There you go. What on earth is butting out mean? That's everyone in the comments is just all about that. No one even cares about what they're going through. They're just like, it's not butt out. What are you talking about? Oh right, my bad. Yeah, I would say I blocked them, but that would be a lie. You liar! Don't lie, Gil. Boom, nailed it. Trying to find another so she can dump the current one. Yeah, right? Why is she around? Yeah, we get it. She likes her friend's boyfriend. Low. Friends, yeah. Call her man and tell him his girlfriend is loose bothering the neighborhood. Hell yeah. There you go. Yeah. I don't think he cares. He's just with her because he can't find somebody else. Which is, by the way, the best thing you could do. Right? You're too young for just straight up booty calls. Yeah, at least she's not claiming the poly label. Yeah, right? Or the, what's the other one? When they have a bunch of wives. I can't even think of that. Anyways. Yo, here's a big one. Big one. 10,000 upvotes. 1.1 thousand comments. 7 gifts, guys. Mormon. Nice. Wow. Parker pointed to her own comment. She was so happy about that. You have to care, be a responsible dog owner. Bunch of wives. Polygamy. There it is. Polygamy. Polygamy. We got there. We got there. Loving multiple people is polyamorous. Yeah. Well, Gil. Well, Gil what? Well, Gil what, Parker? Mormon, more like more men. Am I right? Up top. Up top, Alpha. Was correct. Polyamorous. The arrow is polyamorous? Oh, no, sorry. The colon next to your name is polyamorous. Is that what you're trying to say? Wait, so if she's loose and bothering neighbors or just bothering neighbors because that matters? No, there's no neighbors. There's no neighbors. Bax, bro. We're gonna make... Oh, man. If I didn't know someone actually named Bax, I would try to make Bax a real thing. But it's gonna be hard. I miss Bax. R.I.P. Bax. She's alive. I just hope that she's resting well. Did anyone else shake their head at the Lamo no high five for you? Damn it. Yes, my colon is poly. Hell yeah. That's crazy. By the way, Bax means big facts, guys, by the way. In case you're wondering, because Gil's a genius. Gilmorn? More like genius Gilmorn. Genius more Gil genius. He's smart. I'm not today. Am I out of coffee? I'm out of coffee. But I'll tell you what I'm not out of. Am I the asshole post? Am I the asshole for giving my niece a much better life than her step siblings? Whew. Whew. Buckle up, y'all. Are we buckled? Let's buck up. I thought it meant bars and facts. That's what it was. Sorry. Bars and facts. Sorry. That's even better. That's even better than big facts, bro. Damn it, Gil. You're so much doper than me. Why do I even bother? Why do I even bother? What am I doing here? Hold on. From now on, I'm just reading. The content of this stream now is just me reading Gil's comments from now on. Buckle. So I'm just reading. Dude, no longer me. We're just reading Gil's comments. Someone has to be second place. Okay, I'm not. All right, this went away fast. AJ Salas 52. Buenos dias, handsome sir. A Jizzle in the hizzle. What's going on? As you all know, every single stream here is sponsored by AJ's Salsa. Put AJ's in your mouth today. How you doing, bro? It's good to see you. Salsa! I'm so down for that, actually, right? Wait, for me to be gone and just reading Gil's comments? Or putting AJ in your mouth? I said two things, Nisha. Okay, buckle up, guys. In your mouth, am I the asshole for giving my niece a much better life than her step-siblings? By the way, AJ, just so you know, we are on YouTube, my guy. Officially, all the VODs are now ported to YouTube every day, so you can share it with all your friends that don't want to come to Twitch, but want some good morning show. I zoned out between IDR anymore. I don't know anymore. How's everyone? Everyone's good, Aiden. How are you? How are you? Thank you so much for your help the other night. I appreciate you. You really helped me get things into perspective. And I have more questions, so get ready. Next up on Am I the Asshole? The partner I thought turned out to be a vampire, but they won't drink my blood? That sounds like a manga title. That's actually a manga title. The partner, my senpai is a vampire, but he won't drink my blood? My roommate vampire is actually a reincarnated Merlin, and he needs my blood? The vampire who's my roommate, senpai, actually impregnated me as slime. I don't know. Hell yeah, that's awesome, dude. Right? Thank you. It took a while. I had to re-up all the shit to make sure that all my licenses were up to date and everything looks good. And it changed a whole thing. Reincarnated as Merlin? Nice, yeah. Because you know what, guys? Merlin's still out there. Watching. Waiting. All right, let's get into it. We love a good step sibling. Am I the asshole? So let's go into it. Am I the asshole for giving my niece a much better life than her step siblings? I, 40 female, have been very lucky and joined a tech startup very early that turned out to be a unicorn. Greater than 1 billion validation. Okay. It was sold several years ago, and while I'm not a billionaire, has allowed me to live a very comfortable life. I had a small, close-knit family and happy to share with my good fortune with them. I have older brother, Isaac, 50 male, who has a daughter, Grace, 14 female, with an ex-partner. Grace lives most of the time with her mom, Rebecca, but spends the weekends and half of the summer with her dad. I'm especially close with Grace since I only have sons and they love their cousin and vice versa. Grace would frequently babysit and be a mother's helper, make bottles, burp the baby, help in the kitchen, etc. when she was younger. Even before my startup acquisition, my husband and I made enough that we paid for her private school, $60K a year, okay, brag, and would take her on trips to Disneyland and vacations with us, usually skiing in the spring and then a couple weeks in Mexico/Hawaii in the summer. But when our lifestyle upgraded, so did hers. We set up a trust fund for her, enough for college, master's, PhD, and a down payment on a house in the Bay. We bought vacation. A down house. Whoa, okay. Happy to help. Thank you, Aiden. So, let me tell you, a down payment on a house in the Bay, that's a few $100,000. What they're talking about is the Bay Area, California. The tech startup, Bay. Yeah, this person lives near me, and this person is filthy rich. Filthy rich. Yeah. Wow. Where the watermelon... Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow. Back to my home, I dare not go. But if I do, my mother will say, have you ever seen a llama wearing pink pajamas? Down by the bay. That's actually a really sad song. Elizabeth looked up the history of that song because Archer loved it when he was a baby. Like, that's what would put him to sleep. Oh, man. These are tech millionaires. Yeah, no, 100%. She's like, I'm no billionaire, but we're well off. Yeah, you're like, I only have like 900 million. So, guys, chill. We bought vacation homes and took several international vacations a year on business class. Her parents have been nothing but supportive and very grateful. Okay, hold on. All this shit they're talking about how dope, but they're like, but we're taking business class, guys. So it's not crazy. All right. Now the problem is, around 5 years ago, Rebecca met George, who has 2 kids who he has 50-50 custody of. Oh, Rebecca is the baby mama of Grace. Yeah, Rebecca is the baby mama of the aunt of Grace. Okay. 5 years ago, Rebecca met George, who has 2 kids who has 50-50 custody. Caroline, 16, and Christian, male, 13. Both Rebecca and George work as servers and have a hard time making ends meet. They recently got married and moved in together, and Caroline and George are starting to get upset and jealous that their stepsister lives such a better life. They go to public school, go to Disney once a year if they're lucky, and maybe a trip to Vegas or to visit their grandma in Florida in the summer. That all sounds fucking great. What the fuck are you talking? Symbol! How you doing, Symbol? Thank you for the 130 stream streak. I gotta figure out ways to show all these things. I realized yesterday when I went back and I finally watched a VOD of this show, and I was like, there's so many things wrong. No one can even see my goal at the bottom. The chat was like minuscule and useless. So I was thinking about let me know what you guys think. Let me finish this and then we'll re-up everything. Where's my cookie? Did somebody give Symbol a cookie, damn it. Why isn't you giving Symbol a cookie? I'm joking. Now the problem, okay, better life. They go to public school, they go to trip. This upset George and has led to fights with Rebecca. The kids are fighting too. Rebecca brought this up to me hesitantly, but she said that she promised George she'd at least ask me to at least pay for private school to keep things even. George, you're a piece of shit, bro. Hey, George, you're a piece of shit. And try to make things even better. Make things even between the kids with gifts and trips. Rebecca is on my side and says she knows it's not my responsibility at all, but she promised George she'd at least talk to me, and he said I'm a pretty cold/jerk. Though I think he used stronger language knowing him, to treat siblings so differently. But my husband and I disagree. I barely know these kids. Am I the asshole? They are not your family. This is your ex-sister-in-law's stepkids. They are not even... What the fuck is that? Screw you, George. Exactly. If you give a mouse a cookie... AJ, I love you so much. That's one of my favorite books. And one of the things I live by. How dare you call us useless? Who's gonna give me a cookie then? Who's gonna give me a cookie then? Everyone give Snugs and Symbol cookies, please. Twitch, give us all cookies. That's right. Like digital cookies. I bake a whole batch you guys can share. Hell yeah! I'm baked right now. Screw you, George. Good morning, everyone. Caitlin, you know you manifested Surf and Turtle Rick today? Just so you know. Morning, cutie. Yo, Aiden. Tavari! How you doing, Tavari? It's AJ Salsa in my mouth 52. Did I really? Yeah, he literally showed up right when the stream opened. You really did, yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, so Kate, okay, now manifest me 100 subs. Can you do that? Can you be like, no, say this, type this exact thing verbatim. Be like, hey, whatever happened to people giving you 100 subs at once, Dylan? I missed that. Try that. Say that, because you said that yesterday about Server Turtle Rick. He showed up. So say that. Write that in chat. Okay, anyways, not the asshole. Not your responsibility. Rebecca's interesting. Rebecca's definitely having a lot of fights with George here. Because she's like, I get this. I have to ask because my husband's crazy. Oh, I got you, but it's got to be spontaneous so it'll happen. Yeah, exactly. When you think about AJ's leather bikini for sale, it's very, and it still has the talcum powder in there too, Aggie. Nisha! Holy shit! Nisha! Thank you so much. I was joking. Holy shit. I wasn't ready. Thank you for the 12 fucking subs. That's awesome. Oh, and apparently you can gift only to the live followers, like the people that are in the live. That's fucking dope. I like that. I don't know how that worked. Nisha, thanks, mama. Yeah. Snuggles, Lamo, good day, Aggie. Good day, Aggie. Oh, well, thanks for this. Yo, Nisha, you're the... Thank you so much for the 100 biddies and Tiger Water. Thank you for the water. I will hydrate. You can't joke around with me. I hear a challenge. I appreciate you so much, Nisha. So just 88 more. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Thank you so much for your support. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you so much. You guys are amazing. Daz not there though. Daz is probably live. He's probably in the stream. People lurk. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you so much. I love the dance. Hell yeah. You should see the other dances. We have a full bet menu, guys. I can't. That's crazy. Nisha, I'm joking. Seriously, don't, guys. Whenever I say this shit, I'm joking because I like to make fun of those streamers that are like, oh, you can't. I once saw this video of this girl that literally was like, what? You guys can't afford a sub, so use my cool emotes. Like, if you can't afford a sub, you got to do better. Like, do better in your life and like shit like that. Like, bitch, the fuck are you? I'm grateful for every single thing I get, whether it's support financially, emotionally, in comments. Like, I love this community so fucking much, and I would never. The monetization is just keeps me here, but I love you guys regardless. I'd still run that Discord with y'all. If we would just hang out in the Discord instead of a live stream. That'd be the only difference if the money went away. Because I'm not doing all this production. But anyways, I'm going to shut up now. Because I got to read these amazing comments. Okay. But also, way to call out the lurkers low. Yeah, Dylan, you're the Marsh to the My Mellow. Aw. AJ doesn't even show up for me anymore. He hates me. That's true. AJ was literally, he texted me. I have a text message from him. He's like, dude, I fucking hate Caitlyn. Are you kidding me? She's so nice and supportive, but like, I can't stand the amount of feet pics she's sending me. And they're unsolicited. And they're like, they're not even normal feet pics. They're like between her toes. Like, what are we doing here? It's not even the good side of the feet. Show me the heel. And then I'm like, AJ, dude, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, bro. You gotta go to bed. I know it's okay, Ella. I wouldn't gift if I didn't want to. I appreciate you. That's so stupid and entitled. Right, Tavari? If I find that clip, I'll send it to you. There was like 3 of them. And then like also cut in people being like really nice. Like there's this New Zealand guy that I follow and I watch his streams. He like this wood carving, like really big wood carves and like boats and stuff like that. And he's so nice. Someone like gifted him once like 50 subs and he's like, oh man, you don't need to do that. We're just hanging out. Hey, I'm horrible down Kiwi accent, but he goes, is there any way I could like, could you just like send me your PayPal? Maybe I could give you some of that money back. And like that is like so humble, and I love that stuff. Your favorite streamer on earth? Insert TW here. TW? What's TW? And we love you, Dylan, and love you being here. Love you too, Snugs. Free edge support for Dill. Thank you so much, Aggie. Yeah, I've seen lots of streamers like that, just talking the entire time about gifts and subs. That's the entire stream. Yeah. Meanwhile, you got T-Pain over here. He doesn't ask for shit. He just gets his sponsor things and is just like, yo, I really like KFC. I should get some KFC. I'm hungry. And he just says that and gets like 3 every hour, and he just eats, he gets paid like 30 grand. I've been busy and tired. I haven't made any night streams in like 3 weeks. This is true. Because he has a life, guys. Because AJ has a life. I knew it! Hating someone like Caitlyn is crazy work. It's true. Ew, Lamo, wow. In the middle of the best part, it's literally the crack of the toes. Oh, hey, I got a new emote. This one's sweaty. Thank you so much, guys, for the hype train. Thank you so much for the support and for all the Dwama. I got it. I'll send you some of my feet dust. Yeah, she needs to send a right. She needs to send a right to hand pick for once. Yeah, a right hand pick. Just send the right hand pick. Okay. Oh, I'm definitely a heel man too. There you go. Right tit. Oh, right tit. Sorry, you said hand, but you were thinking because her tits are hands. Guys, in case you don't know, a little lore for you. Caitlyn actually doesn't have nipples. She just has hands there, like this. And she's a practitioner of something called tit jitsu. Yo, good morning, Sean Willplay. How's it going? And Steam Gray, what's going on? Steam Gray is, of course, my screen name cousin. Hope you're well. Trigger word, right? T-Pain is so fun to watch. Well, he's just us. He's just us, guys. He's just us. The Wama. Of course, nice to see you. Choo-choo. KKK. You can't do 3 Ks, Aiden. You can't drop the 3 of them. Only 2 or 4, but never 3. Choo-choo. Likewise. Mwahaha. I had the emotes again. I'm more of a bent pinky guy over a curved one, if that makes sense. No, and I'm interested. Lamo, don't sell yourself short. You're too kind and a wonderful person. All right, Fee. I'm worried. Dark Fatisha says not. Okay, Dark Fatisha and me are really close friends. We talk all the time, and she's really nice in text messages. But in stream, she's really mean. So now it's sus. Now I feel like what's coming next? She's over here like saying something nice in public. No, I'm just joking. Thank you, Fee. I appreciate you. You're awesome too and wonderful. And tomorrow you're Sean. That's right. So I can quadruple chop your throat. There you go. Beautiful day over here so far. Hope yours is going well. Where are you from, Sean? If you don't mind me asking, where are you from? I feel like you're East Coast. I could be wrong though. Dill hides Kate's nips somewhere. Nope. Hey yo, screen name cousin. How you doing, Steam Gray? Guys, follow Steam Gray. Okay, awesome PNG tuber. Also, Tiger Water. Follow both of my PNG tube homies, or I'll find you, and I will ask you very nicely to do it in person. I'll do it. Not the 3 again. Yep. Yes, please. Sometimes the pinky is bent right and then it's curved to the side, so I prefer the... Oh, got it. It's weird because my pinky is actually... Because I almost lost my pinky. Like, they had to reconnect it and everything when I was a kid. So, like, it's always curved because it's filled with scar tissue. Yo, DJ Van Epp. Good morning, DJ. How you doing? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I'm from Chicago, but in Vegas right now. Hell yeah! I like both of those towns. Hell yeah. Yo, Chicago is a lot of people wouldn't realize this, but Chicago's a big comic book town. There's a lot of comic book creators around there, and they have one of the biggest comic book conventions in the country. Oh my god, it's Vanna. That's right. If you don't ask me, where are you from? Yeah. I know, Caitlin, thank you. Oh my god, it's Snuggles, how you doing? Dylan, when you come close, I licked the whites of your eyeballs. Hell yeah. I was trying to think of something funny to add, but I got almost lost the pinky? Whoa, yeah. They had to reconnect the tendons and the nerves. Crazy work. Getting toasty at the moment, hell yeah. Rip pinky. The pinky stuff works! It still works, I just can't play bass guitar with it anymore. I used to do jazz bass. And if you guys don't know much about jazz bass, the difference between jazz bass and other bass playing types is you're constantly like doing scales and walking. They call that walking. You're never in the same note. You're not hitting notes multiple times. And my pinky, I couldn't press down the frets. And there's no way you could play jazz without your pinky. I could do rock, blues, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Drum and bass, easy. But without my pinky, couldn't do jazz. And all that jazz, if I may. Chicago's a huge on comics. Hey, do you like comic books, Sean? Hey, Nisha, thank you for the gifted sub. Oh. Did I tell you what my niece said to me the other day? No? Let me know. I would love to hear it. Imagine that finger curl. I missed free comic book day because I don't want to leave the house. What? Gil! Okay, Gil, send me your mailing address. I'll send you some free comic books, okay, Gil? Kane almost what? Wants to say hi, he stole my phone. Hi, Kane. Kane also walked. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? I feel that, Gil. Things would look like a chevron. Thing would look like a chevron sign. Facts. She was telling me that my color eyes are, and she said, green with brown and red lines. I was like, that's called no sleep, child. Green and brown with red lines is hilarious. Get some rest, Caitlin. But also hilarious. Can say the darndest things with the pudding bops and the I used to be crazy about collecting comics. I was hitting multiple stores every Wednesday. Bro, you know I'm in the comic book industry. Like full-on comic book professional. I actually work at Flying Colors Comics, which is the creator of Free Comic Book Day. And I used to work for Top Cow Productions. My left ring finger is handicapped too. It got run over by an ice skate, but I didn't need reconstruction. Damn! Tavari! Look at us being twinsies. You're welcome. Nice to see you. Okay, it's 123 America Street. Is that? No. I was like, that's a Simpsons reference, but no. The Simpsons reference is 123 Fake Street. That's so Canadian. Yeah. I cut my hand. My finger got cut by an ice skate while I was drinking maple syrup with a moose. There you go. That's the most Canadian thing. And then you say sorry. Yeah, he likes the phone a lot. Hell yeah. No shit, I'm 131. I knew it. I was like, the kid's calling me out. What? Yeah, that's right. Poughkeepsie, New York, 808054. But he can't spell. He'll get there. I know, right? We were playing Ringlet. Ringit? What's that? Dude, you gained 5 million cool points with me. Hell yeah, Sean. What are you still reading comics, or what are you doing? And what's your favorite? Almost went to Fake Street. Almost. I looked at Moose once. I believe it. That's like a half hour away from me. Hey! It's hockey with a ring and straight sticks instead of a puck and paddle. Oh, that sounds Canadian as fuck. That sounds so Canadian. I wanted to get back in, but I don't know where to jump in. I was big on DC, Image, and Indies. So DC right now, just go with the absolute stuff, dude. The absolute DC is killing it right now. They have the biggest market share. They're doing amazing stuff. Hush 2 is just came out. Jeff Loeb wrote it, and Jim Lee drew it. Jim Lee, absolutely killing it. Jeff Loeb, the opposite of killing it. But I'm getting it because Jim Lee's art is fucking some of the best work he's done in years. Seriously. It's crazy. And then they have their new it's like their, you know how Marvel has the Ultimate Universe? Well, DC now has the Absolute Universe, and it's fucking sick, dude. All this stuff. And I highly suggest Absolute Batman and Absolute Wonder Woman. Absolute Superman people like, I just don't care because Jason Aaron's writing it and he's okay when he's not doing superhero stuff. I like his non-superhero stuff a lot more than his superhero stuff. That being said, though, people really like it. Also, Absolute Martian Manhunter. Jeff Lemire is doing Absolute Flash. It's some dope stuff. And they're about to drop Absolute Green Arrow, which looks vicious. I'm starting to read again, but comics are kind of expensive. They can be. Especially Absolute Wonder Woman is $24 for me. Yep, that's about how much it is. And it's totally worth it, Tavari. It's totally worth it. And just so you know, like realistically, that book should cost way more than that. Just so you know. It's the amount of money that they put into comic books is crazy. Totally forgot I read Absolute Batman. It was a great read. Loved the Alfred take. Yeah, me too. Because Alfred's still fucking dead in normal canon. I hate it. I hate that Alfred is dead. Batman doesn't have Alfred is fucking wrong. Okay? It's wrong. Bring him back. You fucking brought Superman back. Why can't you bring fucking Alfred back? Wait, Alfred dying was canon? Why? Because Tom King. That's why. Zombie Alfred. That'd be crazy. Lazarus Pit Alfred. Am I right? Anyways, let's get back to... Before I get off, I'll go for days. Oh! Okay, we got a good one here with an update. Y'all. Okay. Oh, looks like we've read this one too. Looks like we read the original post too. So I'm gonna update us. This was from 2 months ago. Dylan, I'm a moose cub curled up in the grass behind you. Disturb me, and I will slobber on your forehead. Totally hardcore, Snuggles. Lazarus Pit was my nickname in college. Lies, lies, Gil. I know it's worth it, but I need to read at least one per day before bed, so I need one comic book a day or something. You know, single issues are great. There's also mangas are good and relatively cheap. Mangas can, I think in Canada, there's somewhere between $12 to $14. Really good stuff. I could go on for days about a whole bunch of things you can do. Your screen is grass, Dylan. Did you not know that? Oh, okay. Now it makes sense. I was like, what are we talking about? I'm confused why you're confused. Or am I that high? We're both there, buddy. Up top. Hell yeah. All right. Am I the asshole? My friend invited herself to my vacation and I won't let her stay with me. Everyone involved is in their early 40s and female. I recently got divorced and it's been very rough going. I went to therapy and it helped me tremendously. I'm finally starting to feel like my old self. I got off of my rusty dusty ass, my grandma would say, hit the gym, reconnected with my friends. I feel good again. My ex and I used to take frequent vacations, which I enjoyed. There's no reason for me to stop now, so I decided to organize a trip with my friends. I asked 5 of my friends if they wanted to go, and 3 said yes. Diane was one of the ones who said no, as she already scheduled a few vacations and had limited time available. No problem. What could possibly go wrong, right, guys? Coming to join you guys there? Hell yes, Sean. Hell yeah. So I researched and found a 4-bedroom Airbnb. Everyone will have their own room. One friend and I each have the master rooms, 1 bed in each room, and the other 2 friends have a double room, 2 separate beds in each room. Everything is set up, flights are booked, it's 1 month away, we're excited. And that brings us to this weekend. Diane called me and said one of her trips fell through and she now has availability to go with us on the trip. Great. I told her that our host has multiple properties. I'll ask her if she has another one near us or if she can recommend a hotel that is close to us. Diane got upset and asked why she can't stay with us. I told her all the rooms are taken. She knows this. I was telling her about the trip all along. She then asked why can't I switch rooms with one of my friends and she and I can share a double room. I told her that I didn't want to. Now she called me selfish, called me mean, called me whatever, but make sure to add that I'm a grown-ass woman who needs her space. I just spent 12 years sharing a room with my ex and happily adjust to being alone. The other ladies are rarely away from their husbands and kids, so they want their space as well. From the beginning, the decision was that everyone would have their own room. I explained this to Diane. She doesn't get it or doesn't want to get it. She then called my friends, she is friends with them through me, who are going on the trip to see if I would share with her. If they would share with her. They all said no and suggested that she get an Airbnb or hotel near us and we'll all hang out together. I just want to state we are all professional women who make good money, so money isn't the issue here. Diane often travels solo because she doesn't want to negotiate with anyone, her words. She had her own room on the group trip that fell apart. We are not suggesting anything that she has not done previously. So now she's taking... So now she isn't talking to any of us. I feel bad that I don't feel as bad as I should. I've been through enough in this year. I've learned how to handle my feelings again. I can't manage hers as well. She knew we had finalized this trip. She knows everyone is looking to get away for their different reasons. We don't want drama she's bringing to us. Am I the asshole for not accommodating her? No! I'm getting so sick of all this crap of like, just do what you gotta do, but chill. You know what I'm saying? Diane is bugging, bro. Diane needs to chill. So figured it was me, or I might just be fully baked, but I don't think I can work if no one is here and the place isn't open. No, good call, Snugs. You're playing 4D chess with that one. But guys, guess what? We've got an update. I posted over a month ago about my friend who invited herself last month to my vacation. I want to clear a few things that kept coming up in the comments. When I wrote this post, everything just happened and my frustration showed in my writing. Diane is a good friend of mine. I don't hate her. She can be a bit much at times. I said that she invited herself because she didn't ask to join us after our plans were finalized. She told us she was coming and expected us to accommodate her. We all specifically wanted our own rooms. The other ladies wanted to enjoy their spouse/kid-free time alone. This was my first vacation in a long time without my ex-hubby, so I just needed some space. I hope you can understand. Now for the update. Although I was voted not the asshole, many comments that maybe I wasn't a good friend. I felt bad about that, so I gave Diane another call to work things out, and she answered. She wanted to know why I wouldn't accommodate her, and I told her what I said above. I also reminded her of our previous trips where we roomed together. That took us down memory lane where we talked about all the things we used to get into, LOL. It turned into a pleasant hour-long conversation. If this doesn't end in fucking drama, I'm gonna be really pissed off. I discussed why it wouldn't be a good idea for us to share rooms. We just have different travel styles. I like to get up early and walk around, shop. She wants to sleep in and veg out. Last time we shared a room was a disaster. There were a few hiccups on the trip and she complained about it all day and then again at night when we were in the room. I had no reprieve from the non-stop complaints. She was not always like that. She grew up tolerant over time. She grew less tolerant over time as we all, but she took it to the extreme. She says she doesn't complain. She just observes where there can be improvements. Lol. We worked it out. The other ladies also made peace with her. Diane and a friend joined our trip and stayed at a nearby property. They were welcome to join us at our pool and our other activities. Of course, the beginning was not smooth sailing. We had our vacation set up where we had 2 days of group excursions. The remaining days, we would play it by ear, just agreed to meet for dinner. I told Diane she and her friend could join us on the excursion. She complained that they started too early. She went to the first one and complained that each stop was too short. We should have went with a private tour, etc. I pulled her aside and asked her to stop complaining. To her credit, she stopped until we went to dinner and she complained about everything all over again. I suggested that she not join the other excursions if it would be more of the same. She asked if I didn't want her around and I said, not for the excursion, LOL. So we met up for dinner and the other excursion day and hung out on the other days. With the exception of one excursion, it went pretty well, blah, blah. So this is nothing too dramatic. We managed to stay friends. I don't care. I feel like they shouldn't allow updates on this subreddit that aren't good. How did it get 3.2 thousand upvotes? Thank you. I'm sorry, but you don't even have to justify what you want on your vacation and that you paid for, period. Lumo, they all lived happily ever after. Yeah. They all lived happily complaining ever after. That's what happened. Crazy. Am I the asshole? I told my daughter she needs to get over her jealousy and it is her own fault. Her life is the way it is. I hope so, lol. Yeah. Okay, hold on. This has been an ongoing issue and I need some outside opinions with my oldest daughter. My oldest daughter is working as a waitress ever since she dropped out of college. She wasn't going to classes and her GPA plummeted. The university kicked her out. Due to this, she doesn't have much money to do anything. My other daughter is graduating and just got a job offer to a good company. I will call the oldest Madison and the younger Becky fake names. Oh, really? You're using fake names on a Reddit post? Becky is going to make good money starting her job and doesn't have any loans. She got a full ride to her college. Madison is in debt and struggling, and this is where the help issues stem from. She believes she should be going better than Becky since she is older. I have tried over and over to help her, but she has turned bitter about anything that Becky achieves. Becky told us she planned on going to Iceland in the fall. It was quick conversation, but in the car ride home, Madison went off. She was pissed that she gets to do all this cool stuff and that it wasn't fair. She started to insult Becky, and that's when I had enough. I told her she needs to get over jealousy, and the reason her life is the way it is her own fault. We got into an argument, and she is pissed. My wife thinks I went too far, but I think she needs to hear it. Okay, so you're a dude, and that's your daughter. And if you have 2 daughters and you still don't know how to talk to women, you still don't know how to talk to women, you let them vent and you just shut up, because now you're in trouble, and now your wife, because you didn't let them vent. That's all people want. Yeah, that's all people want, guys. Oop, bro, I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone with the work shit. What's going on, Lo? Did you call someone? No one is answering me texts or calls either. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Are we even here right now? I'm joking. No chat on screen anymore. Yeah, it looked like shit on my on the YouTube. I was like, it was tiny, it didn't help. I actually made this bigger too. But yeah, I got an ad for mushrooms. Hell yeah. So I'll take it, I guess. Is this the broke friends message board? Yeah, for real. Dad, try sucking less. Exactly. That's the best advice. Yeah. Oh, how do you do that? Bro, this is all a simulation. Did you get doged? Did you get doged? This background is relaxing, low key. How about high key? Because that's what you are right now. Up top. No. High niche. Nailed it. Perhaps, my good friend. Perhaps. LOL. It was the grass all along. It was the grass. Hey, Dylan. Hey, Caitlin. Does it bother you that I have toast crumbs in my butter? No. Does it bother you that there's toast crumbs in my cream cheese? Yellow lava! How you doing? Good to see you. How are things? How you been? How's life? Check this out. Alright. So, let's see, top comment. Went too far telling her the truth. Your wife needs to stop coddling a grown-ass woman. Not the asshole, but check both of them. Check both of them. No, do not check both of them. Someone replied to that comment. Your wife needs to stop coddling a grown-ass woman. This is probably why Madison is the way she is. Facts. Not the asshole. If she's unhappy with her finances, she needs to figure out how to remedy that issue instead of bashing others. Yeah, but like at the same look. Okay. So this is what I'm gonna say. And we'll move on from this. I 100% agree with that. I 100% agree with the comments. I agree that she needs to chill. She's obviously jealous and she hates her life, and it's her own fucking fault because she was partying instead of going to school. Now, that being said, you're a dude. Just shut up. It's not about the nail. It's not about the nail, guys. Morning. I love the peanut butter spoon before I lick the peanut butter spoon before I put it back in the jar. Fair? Cheers. Nah, fam. Live your best life. Oh my god. Lick, not like. Fuck my life. I know. I figured it out. Super good. Got pre-approved for house. Gonna take our time. Slider is open. Beautiful day. And Frank is sunbathing. That's awesome. All of that is great news. We are really happy for you, Yellow Lava. You deserve, you know what? I hope you get 2 houses. That's what I hope for you. I hope you get 2 houses. Butter crumbs and bread would be worse. Yeah. Congrats on the house. My mom used to be pissed when I leave crumbs in the butter growing up. I tried it. Yeah. It's not too crazy. It's not. I don't care personally. If we're all using it, you know what I'm saying? If we have company coming over, if it's like a company bread, like, you know what I'm saying? You got company butter and you got family butter. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't use it. That's the company butter. Don't use the company butter. I try to dig the crumbs out when I'm making the new piece of toast. It never works. It never does. You just gotta deal. Thanks. First time possible homeowners, and I'm 37. Hey. Same. I didn't get my first home until I was, let's see, 3 years ago. So that would make me 36. So it's not a contest. Considering, wait, hold on, wait a minute. I've seen your picture. You're 37, Yellow Lava. You do not look 37. Considering most never will be Super W. Yeah, right the fuck on. Right the fuck on. Yeah, love that. Me too. Thanks. Yeah, you're amazing. Congratulations. But yeah, just let women talk, guys. Let women vent, and they know what's going on. They know what's going on. Don't, because as a man, you start giving advice, you start saying anything, you're the problem. And yeah, your daughter's the way she is because of her mother, but once again, nothing you can do about it. Apples and trees. But here's a question for y'all. Am I the asshole for telling my sister-in-law not to playing at her wedding if my son isn't included? Am I the asshole for telling my sister-in-law no to playing at her wedding if my son isn't included? Okay. What are we guessing? It's gonna be either homophobic, ableistic, or something dumb. What do we think, guys? Your advice will not be heard. Don't bother. Exactly. It's not about the nail, Sean. So what do you guys think? I'm guessing because music, I'm guessing homophobic. I'm guessing this is going to be homophobic. Let's find out. I, 40s male, am a musician. Not like an annoying guy with a guitar at parties, but some guy who does open mic nights. I, 40s male, am a musician. Not like an annoying guy with a guitar at parties or some dude who does open mic nights. I'm a studio musician who worked on soundtracks like for Marvel or Harry Potter. Did you? My sister-in-law, 30s female, is getting married in a few months. My wife is her bridesmaid and our daughter, 6 female, is a flower girl. Originally, my son, 12 male, and I were going to stick with each other, but my sister-in-law asked, or more like told me, that she wanted me to play music during the interlude before the wedding and during the cocktail hour. Fucking okay. Apparently, she's been telling her friends and in-laws about my work and would love it if I played for them. I told her I can't because I don't want to work during my off day. I've been playing for hours and it can get tiring. Also, I'd be leaving my son alone in that time. He isn't in the wedding party and doesn't have anything to do. He's also been struggling with his mental health and I don't feel comfortable leaving him alone. How old's your son? 12. Well, she didn't take it well because she's now telling these same people I'm being a lazy ass just because I won't play her during her cocktail hour. My in-laws, her parents, are asking me to reconsider because this would mean a lot to her and would be easy for her if I just do it as a favor. Oh, would it be easy? Would it be easy? If you got someone to play for free for a couple hours at your wedding? Oh, would it be easier? No, tell me. I don't want things to be harder on you, so yeah, why don't you have this fucking professional studio musician come play for free for a few hours? It would be easy. It would be easy for her and not easy for you. You gotta bring all your stuff. You gotta fucking play. You gotta fucking leave your son. But you know what? Unbelievable. I'm trying to believe it. I can't. Yo, Mr. Mix Skittles. Good morning, bro. How you doing? Something done for you? Yeah. Maybe it's hydrophobic. I didn't even think about that. Son is the groom. Boom. We are all wrong. What genius decided to put the question and exclamation points side by side, making me sound more excited than I am? Sorry, Archer. I'm being too loud. If you have a chance for John Williams to play at your wedding, give him whatever you want. Yeah. Not getting paid and can't bring a kid. Wow. Yeah. Zoom makes an impact. I believe you now. Lamo, do it for the free, bruh. Yeah, do it for free, bruh. Exactly. Just do it for free. Poop Gooden. What's up, Inane? Good to see you. A child. Did you see Inane? We're officially on YouTube. Officially. Tell your friends. Okay. So yeah. Sorry. What we got? Well, just didn't take a while to do as for. My wife is sticking up for me at least, but my sister-in-law has been kind of a dick to me since. I may consider skipping the whole thing and just take my son out for the day. I think you should. Honestly, fuck them. She's going around telling people you're fucking lazy, demanding you play out a No, not the asshole. Not the asshole. Good morning, Teej. How you doing? Question: have you been twerking Or have you been smoking? Because someone dropped a redeem earlier. And Christina Cozy, good morning, Christina Cozy. How you doing? Good morning, Nane. Skip the wedding. They're not fun anyway. They're not. They're not. I'm gonna smoke in a sec. Hell yeah. Get the folding. Get the folding, Caitlin, says the Nane chick. How you doing, Christina Cozy? Good to see ya. Is this your first time? It's not your first time in the stream. No, you were here yesterday. I'm tripping. Twerking while smoking. She's done that too. I too need to fold laundry. Hell yeah, Skittles. I'm good. Saw someone gifted me a sub, and then I woke up and happy to see you still on. Hell yeah! You could thank Hey Nisha for that one. She's super nice. And there you go. And now you're gonna right now for Inane, are you gonna twerk or are you gonna smoke, Teach? Inane just brought out the redeem there. Thanks. No, anytime. Anytime Nisha wants to, I should say. Yo! Yeah. Yellow Lava, thank you so much for the booty bits. I appreciate you. Hope you're well. Too many windows open. This one. This is the one I want. Okay. Am I the asshole? Wife likes to make rules about things when they affect her, but allows the same behavior when it only affects me. Today, I got fed up about it and burned the entire house down. No, I added the burn house. I'm sorry. I'm twerking for you, Inane. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And don't worry, guys. I can see that she's twerking. I have the video feed right here on the side of my separate screen. Saint set it up. Cameras all over Teach's house. With a lot of bathroom, there's a lot of video cameras in the bathroom for some reason. I don't know why. It's a really weird angle because it only shows like the foot of the toilet, but like a bunch of angles, so you can only see feet. It's really weird. It's really weird. Morning Teach, I'm twerking. No, thank Dylan. There would be nothing to sub without him. Oh, Niche. How? No, you take the compliment, Nisha. Everyone, you know what? Everyone tag Nisha right now and just give gratitude. We're giving gratitude to you, Nisha. In fact, don't just give her. Don't just give her gratitude. There's two other things that you can give her, actually.
Blunts and doggies, blunts and doggies, blunts and doggies, blunts and doggies. Hey Nisha, blunts and doggies, blunts and doggies, blunts and doggies, blunts and dogs. Hey Nisha.
I took a bong hit. Thank Mr. and Mrs. Gray for making Dylan. Hell yeah. Well, Mr. Gray and Mrs. Whitehead now. But yes. Lol. Big facts. Or backs. Feet are popular. Feet are popular. Nice to meet you. Nice to feet you. Is what Nisha is saying. I'm sorry. Stop me. You guys stop me. This is on you. There's a certain time where it becomes not about me and about you guys too. Gotta have bathroom cams. No, stop. You're welcome. Please don't do that. Everyone, gratitude. Everyone's sending you gratitude. See who's squeezing the toothpaste from the middle. Oh my God. Fucking monsters, Sean. Monsters. Nice to meet you too. Dylan eats dirt. And there it is. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of comments from Dark Fatisha that makes me know that everything's all right. Caitlin, I always forget about the clip and its perfection. Imagine having a command, Caitlin, that says perfection. Imagine that one. And thank you for the snaps for Nisha. Basket of doggies is on its way. Hell yeah. Okay, that's true. I do like my blunts and doggies. This is true. Nice to feed you.
I'm going to allow this.
Thank you, Aiden. Wait, you're just saying whatever we type? Good to know. Yeah, don't you... Did you not know this? Aggie does this. That's why do you think I say... Anytime, 99% of the time when I say out-of-pocket things, it's Aggie. The other 1% of the time, it's me. But 99%, Aggie. Cheers, people. Cheers. Cheers all around. And always remember, guys. Oh, Christina, are you still here? I thought you were filtered mentally first, Lamo. No, you would think. Have I shown you my helmet? Have you seen my helmet? Yeah, screw that, no. I don't know if I've shown you my helmet before. No, I have not. Here, well, let me show you. Fart really brings it all together. Without the fart, what are we doing? Fun fact from my kids, Knight's helmets weighed about 40 pounds. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Oh, the ending. You'd be surprised, or maybe you wouldn't, how many clips here end with farts? 3. Actually, 3. 3. And you'll never know which ones they are. Remember that one time, guys, when I didn't mute and I hucked a really nasty loogie? That was great. Oh, damn, neck muscles. Yeah, not to brag, but I have muscles in my neck. There we go. This is one of my favorite crow facts, and no one ever does it. So I'm so glad you chose it. So let's get into it, guys. Here we go. Gilmore wants to know what crow fact number 20 is. Well, let's go.
A study published in the journal Science in 2024 found that crows can count out loud just like human toddlers. They can even count how many animal facts I've done, which is... What is up, Space Roach? Good morning, my guy. Good to see you. Perfection. In fact, actually, exclamation point perfection. Even, Christina. Fun fact, my kids' Knight's helmet... Oh, I read that. I'm too far behind. Good morning, my dude. Good morning, Space Roach. Correction, 4 to 25 pounds. I would hear 42. Why not? Right? Headcanon, my helmet does weigh 40 pounds. So you could tell your kids that. You tell your kids that my helmet weighs 40 pounds. And let me tell you, it's a gas to carry. My grandma knew someone who kept a crow as a pet. That's dope. They're great pets. They're really, really smart. Hoop Goonin, that's canon, by the way. Hoop Gooners are officially the community for TJ1. Thanks for the raid yesterday, dude. Pop 1 actually updated after the stream for the first time in 2 years. We're winning. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. I love it. Like, the graphics are updated or the modes? What's updated? And we gotta play some, bro.
We gotta play some. But we gotta get you an alt account so we can go in lobbies that I can do good in. What the fuck? You want a crow? Would you want a crow as a pet? Oh yeah, they're really smart. Hooning. Talisman. There's Talisman as well. Maybe this weekend. Aiden. She said she taught the crow to talk, but I don't know. Lol. They can't. Oh my god. Which fact was that? There's actually, they can actually mimic sounds and stuff. They can actually say words. And they can count just like toddlers. It's crazy. They're really smart. Corvid species are really intelligent. I learned a lot about them. And if you want to know more, you could redeem one of the crow facts. Talisman, it's been 84 years. It's been like 84 years. It really has. And I don't got shit to do all weekend. So let's fucking do it. Alright? Oh snap. Crows are smart. Noted. Yeah. Hella, all corvid species are. Crows are probably the smartest though, as from there. What's up, party people? Look, bro, we got Space Roach, we got Mr. McSkittles, we got fucking Riddler VR. Oh my god, Riddler, you were here the other day when he raided me. I was like, skittle me this. I was very proud of that one. How many facts do you have in your pocket? Like, what number could I pick up to? So each, except for the current ones, each series has 20 facts. Each series has 20 facts. But here we go. Crow number 3.
Corvids have been observed imitating other species to trick predators, just like how JoJo Siwa uses autotune to trick her fans.
There you go. There you go. Nailed it. I don't think anyone's fooled. Yeah. Drink gas on my podcast? Stop it, guys. We're not going down that road. We're not going down that road. 10 points if you guys know that reference, and it cannot be Gil. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? That would be crows. Crows, man. And JoJo Siwa. Anyways, I'm going to play something else real fucking quick, because Archer is a-stirring, and I need to get him set up with his morning milk and stuff. So just give me 1 second here, and watch this.
Dial on to Space Roach. Dial on to Space Roach. Get your bud bowl filled and rip that fucking bong. Dial on to Space Roach. Commencing Zoom call, link is on. Check your DMs and I'll see you very soon. This is Dial On to Space Roach. You'll really never guess that I'm having problems with my OBS. Now it's time for you to help me if you can.
This is Space Roach to Dylon. I'm setting up my stuff, and it's working in the most peculiar way. And of course it's going to do that today. For here we are preparing for Stream Slam. Why won't it work? The audio is poo, and there's nothing I can do. Now it's working. Ooh, ooh. Cheer. You know what it is. Mr. Dylan Gray, Rainy Raquel, let's go. Yeah. Grab the volume and crank it. Got a handful of snacks, better grab me a blanket. I'm watching rain. I'm watching rain. Grab the volume and crank it. Got a handful of snacks, better grab me a blanket. I'm watching rain. I'm watching rain. I'm watching Rain and Raquel. 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 I'm watching rain. Crip, 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 crip. Goes the shield, man, I seen the best go down the Rainy Raquel. She's a Maymay's Maymay. She's a Luba's Luba. You a Nuba, a casual. She'll murk your whole team up. Yeah, Rain can be sweaty, but she cozy too. Can't say she star don't, cause she definitely star do. Seen her Assassin's Creed, but she don't know Creed. Gonna give her a pass, cause I'm about to sing. Let's go there. Let's make our escape. Come on, let's go there. Can you take me higher? But like, how do you not know Creed? Yeah. Grab the volume and crank it. Got a handful of snacks, better grab me a blanket. I'm watching rain. I'm watching rain. Grab the volume and crank it. Got a handful of snacks, better grab me a blanket. I'm watching rain. I'm watching rain. I'm watching Rain and Raquel. 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 I'm watching rain. No, but like for real, how do you not know Creed? Okay, like they had all that music. It was around in like late 90s, early 2000s. It was all over freaking Titan AE. So you're telling me you haven't seen Titan AE? I fucking love that movie. You haven't seen Titan AE? The same company that did the same exact studio that did Treasure Planet. Wait, have you not seen Treasure Planet, Raquel? Have you not seen Treasure Planet? Don't worry, guys. She's seen Treasure Planet. She's seen Treasure Planet. Still not Titan AE, but she's seen Treasure Planet. Archer is having a morning, to say the least. He wakes up yelling and saying that he wants to go back to bed. I'm like, then go back to bed. Like, no one's telling you to get up. He's having a hard one. He's having a hard one. All right, catching up here.
I could please.
Which number, Aiden? I don't think anyone's fooled. Okay, yeah. The reference, by the way. Thank you for whoever dropped that. The reference, by the way, Gil, was Pet Sematary. Don't want to go down that road. I've been thinking about getting the JoJo Siwa game. Should I? There's a JoJo Siwa video game? Absolutely not. So I should. Hold on. What genre is it? Trash? Yeah, cheers. This is so beautiful. Weeps. I didn't catch it either. Hey, let's go. Oh, he's a rapper. I have bars. You a Nuba. Yeah. Can you take me higher? Let me ask, can we stay? Let's ask if we can stay. Let's go. Is this, Sitherback? Sitherback? What's Sitherback? Grab a motherfucking blanket. Sean loves him some Creed. Yacht Rock bitch. It's the best. Dad Rock. Is Archer your kiddo? How old is he? Yes, he is going to be 4 next month. He is a kiddo. He's adorable. We love him. I do. Archer is dope name. That is a man. That man a quiver. That's good. What's up, Gina? Do you listen? Did you listen yet? I did listen. I told you I was gonna listen. Good. It was good. It was good. Yeah, it was good. I'm getting it from both ends. I'm getting yelled at by. I'm glad she's doing good. Yeah. You did not tell me. Yes, I'm sorry. Oh, your main accent was just terrible. Was it? I'll call down not rod. You don't want to go down that rod. You don't want to do that. The whole family up there. Oh, this is a bad rod. I think I nailed it. Apparently, Imagine Dragons dropped the game and it's already getting shut down. Probably because of all the Imagine these nuts dragging across your face jokes. Sounds like Forrest Gump. Mama always said. Yeah, no, Mama always said. It's close. It's close, but if Forrest Gump was from Maine, I'll give you that. Mama always said. Yeah, come on. No, that's Maine. That's Maine right there. Anyways. Hit, you did not tell me. But not hit. But still.
Right to jail.
Jojo Siwa game is on sale at Walmart. Get it now. What? Is this a real thing? You're my main. Oh. Jail. Damn it. So I'll never go down that road. I guess I'll just never go down that road. Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go, guys. $10. Cop that. Is it, what kind of, it's a board game? What is it? What kind of game is it? Am I an asshole? Wife likes to make rules about things when they affect her, but allows the same behavior when it only affects me. Today, I got fed up about it. For context, this is more a broad issue, but I'm narrowing it down to this instance for the sake of brevity. God, I hate this. This guy just adjusted his fedora after writing that fucking sentence right there. He was like, for context, this is more of a broad issue, but I'm narrowing it down, so this instance is for the sake of brevity. Console game. Oh, no. Dylan, the way you said it was good, I know you missed stuff. Yep, I'll circle back later. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was playing it, and then it was just in the background. Oh shit, that's right. I got clips to play. Aiden, did you ever tell me one or two? We'll go with one. And then we'll play Gills.
Play my cook, please.
And we'll play Alpha Penguins. Everyone's cashing in. Ah, damn it. Okay. Now we're caught up. Play a lot of board games. That's why Dylan made it for me. Exactly. Your mom's Jumanji because once you go in, you never come out. No, you just have to roll a 7. Or was it an 8? You just gotta roll an 8. And now we're going to the vineyard. Everyone's like, we're playing everything. All right. Alpha Penguin would like to take a visit to the vineyard, so we will go there with this one.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I'm not even worried about it.
Dude was ready. That dude is ready.
A child.
Probably the best Vine of all time. A child. I'll kill you. Not even worried about. Not even. Did you see that? Did you see how he? That was skill. That was skill. 100%. 100%. All right. Okay. Everything's caught up. We're all caught up. We're caught up. Brevity. Blah blah blah. My wife, 25 female, and I, 26 male, have 4 dogs. My wife likes to request that one of the dogs sleeps in the room when I choose to stay up a bit later. She's been having medical problems that affect her sleep and needs help in the middle of the night, so I've been staying up later often so that I'm available when she needs me at odd hours. Last night, our great Pyrenees? I'm gonna put this in the chat. I don't know how to say this. Yo, Thy Night! What's going on, Thy Night? How you doing? Dylan, get it together. Sorry. What? How do you pronounce that? I don't know that one. Was in the bed. Pyrenees. So many. Okay. Well, I was wrong. Was in the bed on my side when I decided to come to bed. She was wrapped up in a blanket, so my side was uncovered. I went to use the bathroom, and she woke up in that time and called me for assistance. I helped her to the bathroom when I was finished, then laid down in bed, pulled the covers over, and hopped on my phone. The dog then hopped up onto the bed and laid in her spot. I figured it would keep her spot warm, so no big deal. She comes back from the bathroom unassisted, then shoos the dog from the bed. His nails tore about a palm-sized hole in the sheet. Oof. Cut your dog's nails, guys. Come on. Which she laminated about before crawling into bed. The following morning, we both woke up and she starting her routine while I was still in bed. Then she checks the state of the tear, rolls her eyes and says, "From now on, stop letting the dogs in bed without the covers up. It is like covers over it like I always ask you." Okay, I don't even want to read the rest. I don't even care. This is so, yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I think that's the first time in morning routine history that I was so just, I was out. I'm like, no, I don't care. I see where this is going and I don't care. This isn't this is a relationship advice thing. What are we doing here? Sounds great to me, right? It's a big dog. Yo, what's up, MJ? How you doing? Wait, MJ's here or no? Oh, you're just making fun of Morgana. Damn it. All the same basically. Yeah. Barry Mommy! What's going on? How you doing? What up, dude? Just started work and got one of my favorite voices in my ear. How's the morning treating you? So far, so good. And I hope your work is doing good as well. The dog is helping her. Shut the fuck up, dude. It's a dog breed to protect livestock. Dylan, Google it. Gotta be big, I'd imagine. Am I the dog bed ripper? Yeah, that's what that one is. That's where that one goes. Big and fluffy. Ooh, okay. Let me look this up. Oh, these dogs. Oh, these dags. I know these dags. Yeah, like dogs. Yeah, that's those guys. My friend had one. All right, guys. Am I gonna read this last one? This is the last one, and then I gotta go because Archer is fully awake and running amok, and I gotta get him ready. Am I the asshole for not going to my friend's destination wedding after she took away my +1? no. You know what? No, we're not gonna. We're just gonna end it. If that's gonna be the one, obviously you're not the asshole, and it's a multitude of reasons why that could have happened. But that being said, thank you guys for being here. I'm sorry I gotta run like super freaking fast out of here, but I got to. I'm sorry. I'm gonna leave you with. Who am I gonna leave you with? I'm gonna leave you with Steam Gray. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for helping me start my day the right way. If you're here in the chat in the morning, you're watching on the VOD, or even on YouTube, because now we're on YouTube. Thank you so much for all the support. Big shout out to my hype train today. Yellow Lava, Tavari, Gil, and of course Nisha. You guys are amazing. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for your support. I like caravans more. That's a good one. If Sommeliers did not exist. Damn it, Aiden, I'll have to get you tomorrow. I will call the Great Pira Cloud Dogs. Do that. I owe you one for next time. Remind me, Aiden. Goodbye forever until next time. Hey, I'm too slow on the redeem. I'm so sorry. We'll get you next time. Guys, if you are a follower, go ahead and grab that raid message. If you are a subscriber, go ahead and grab this raid message. And always remember, guys, never forget, super important, I can't stress this enough, that you just need